let's do something fun stuff. It's not really some fun stuff. There? Yeah. So, think about, we are standing here and I want to punch her right in the face. Ah, she does this. And I want to punch her right in, that's easy. We have learned this is easy. So, I assume I'm standing here in my false guard, and then I do not do this, but first do this, or this. Something distracting this arm from being the shield. And then maybe you put it a little bit down to hit the face, to hit the belly, whatever, yeah? So it's too easy, you have noticed, really? The most questions I got was about the riposte, not about the parry, because the parry is easy. So we are just standing here, and this is because I want to have the false guard, because then I could use the front arm to distract her front arm, her parrying arm, and then to just hit here. And she just step backwards, parry with the rear arm, not too much backwards.
I mean, kein Passierschritt.
No. Passierschritt? Yeah. Okay, you to me? Yeah. So you just push here, and then hit my face with a step, as before. Boom. This is what you want to do. And I just, no, stay there. I just want to do this. To parry and parry. So it's avoiding parry, and it's a positive parry and a negative parry, yeah? Negative parry when it's avoiding, positive parry when it's the hand. So I go backwards, and then I have my hand free, and I could riposte again. But this is then too slow. So we do it as follows. She pushed here, and in the moment when she comes to me, I pull this and pull this back. Yeah? So it's just here, and you have to do not hit at the moment, just push and step. And I bring in my elbow with her push. So she pushes me here. I do not want to have the arm here, because that's even worse. So I do the step backwards, and I have my arm free. Boom. But in the moment when my arm is free, boom. Yeah? Then I have to lean a little bit, because I go backwards. Or I go just straight in. You could do this just when you would be a partner, you would be partners, and then it could also be this one. Yeah? You could stand there where you are, just because you are not taller. Yeah? So it's mostly your thing. Yeah? You could stand there where you are. Yeah? I'm just pushing, and when I'm coming, just rotate this in. Without step. Just rotate this in. Whoop. Whoop. Think about a locomotion. Okay. So here, here I push and bring this in, and this is the hand pushing upwards. So, and when you strike from underneath, not the chin, but the neck, but not as hard as you former pushed the belly, please. Yeah? So just for the arm position, so you would be here, and then I would go here, boom. Yeah, just boom. Make sense? Yeah? You have to be faster than her step, because if she steps and you put this in, she will do this to you. And you do not want to get this. Yeah? Then you have to step backwards again. Well, and then you are not as good as in a parry if you step. But you have to step if you are too large, tall. So Once again, 1, boom. Yeah? You could come from underneath here, or you could come as a, oh, I do not get the pugilism term, as chopper. I guess it's a chopper from here. Yeah? Try that. It's a matter of distance, so if your partner is taller or smaller than you, you have to step or step wider or do not step. Yeah? But it's now about this arm. Okay? Try that out. You partners? He said we do Savate. Yes, right. It's about kicking. When we come to the kicking. Yeah? Actually, I'll play a little bit side. Perfect. Actually, yeah, I will hurt you just because you're so nice. She has a great YouTube channel, did I say? Okay. We have 3 kicks. 3 relatively easy kicks. Yeah, let's start with the easiest one, which is the low one. Yeah, it's a colpo di piede basso, which is?
Yeah, in English. Low foot strike. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, colpo, it's a strike, it's something with impact. Yeah, piede is Fuß, and basso is tief, so low. So we want to stand in falsa just because this foot strike is with the rear leg, because with the front leg it would look like this. And I don't know. Yeah? It has not power anyway. So we use every time we do this, the rear leg. And we want to hit the inside of the leg because here you hit the vulnerable parts, because here there is the calf and it's strong and muscular, or there's lots of mass, whatever. Yeah? So we want to hit the inside, and we want to hit it with the inside of our sole. Yeah? That's a perfect training kick when you do something martial artish with barefooted, because you do not have a shoe on and then you hurt your opponent more than you hurt yourself more than your opponent if you kick hard. But if you put then shoes on, you hurt your opponent very hard, and yeah, just the fun part. Yeah, so you could train it easily, but it will not have an effect in a sparring when you do not have shoes on. But anyway, we have shoes. That's where it's the fun part. So we take just the rear leg and then switch to the front and slide it along, lean a little bit, and hit with the inside of the leg. So you could just from here step in, or even better, because if I step in, I bring myself to her and she could just do something to me. Maybe this, or she kicked me in the face because I come just from here. Yeah? So step into, step to her, and then release the kick. Yeah? So from here, 1 and 2, or 1, 2, here. Yeah? It's more or less like a soccer kick. I know we are all HEMAists, yeah? But it's a soccer kick. So from here, yeah? Do not do just this. It's slightly bend and push here. Yeah? That's an easy one. It's really an easy one, but it's quite effective. And even if you are not a Thai boxer, so don't use it in a Thai boxer because their shins laugh about it, but everyone else, if you hit the shin with the sole of a shoe, it's like you hit, I don't know, your bed in the evening at night. Yeah? It will hurt. So maybe from the outside. So we are here. So, and you step, you go, and then, yeah? You could bring in here a little bit your guard because your head isn't there, and you have then a little bit more weight to the back, which is like a kind of a catapult. Yeah? So you lean a little bit back here and throw in more or less body weight you have. Huh? And go back.
Is it more of a flick motion or a stop motion?
It's a flick motion. Yeah? The other would look like this. And we do not use this in this system. But it's quite nice, especially in the inside of the leg.
And in case you put the foot back again, you don't stop.
No, but now. Okay. Attacke Hü. Did you have kicked hard? No, I guess no. Yeah, that's fine. So do not kick harder, just because this is a signature kick. Yeah, especially for the Savate Boxe Francaise. So we are here and boom, kick that front leg. So if we are standing here, and this is actually a little bit harder to do when we are in this Boxe Libera position because we have our weight on the front leg. But if she kicked my front leg, and I just lift that up, so you see I have a hard time because I have to shift my weight here, and I could kick. Yeah? Actually, I could, later on, it's like this. Yeah? It's like a stop kick here. You have to lift that up and you kick downside, but at this point, it's just presenting the foot. Okay? It's something you could do. It's just because you have to lift this. Boom. Yeah? And if it didn't work, it's not a hit anymore. Yeah? Anyway, you do not get hit. Boom. Yeah? Just here. Boom. Be nice. Try to, you see, I try to position myself in a way that, once again, it's not nice to me, but it's this point that I hit her shin with. Actually, if you do it a little bit, not nice, it's always the edge of the foot again, and then I'm just standing here, and boom. Yeah? So it's try to position yourself a little bit. Problematic for you, just because of this. Otherwise, it's bam. You could also stand here, bam. Yeah. It's just step on. Didn't hurt her that much because she's not kicking hard. I have not the right footwork, but I do not want to kick her out of the window because if this happened, boom, you see what you could do next. Whatever, yeah? It's just an entrance. Or it's just like, okay, next. Try again. You see, it's just talking to each other. Maybe we're drinking beer or water instead of kicking the shins. Yeah? Try that nice. Or if you say you can beat that up, that shin, let your partner try just to hit with the edge of the foot. Just a little bit of timing. Yeah? Other option would be she is standing there. Another leg. Yeah, she's standing there. She would hit that leg. And I would replace this leg, and I would catch her leg. This would be the other option. Yeah, once again, replace this leg because this is a target area, and then try to catch this leg from underneath. Yeah, and then we are all nice. Yeah, I could just pull, I could push. Yeah, whatever you want. Okay, try the first one if you want to try the second one, but don't blame me. It's the deep lunge.